Hey guys, Karina here, your Lucid Living Coach. Don't know who is up still. It's 10 p.m. Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining. It is March 11th, 10 p.m. Just a day or two. Welcome in. Talking a little bit about the astrology for this upcoming eclipse, which is Thursday. This Thursday around 11:30, 12 o'clock p.m. I do not have the chart in front of me. I am out of town and I completely forgot my iPad. So I usually would have done a YouTube video already, but I just wanted to hop on live and just talk a little bit about what's going on. There is a big buildup. A lot of things are brewing. Our emotions are very high. We have a lot of Pisces energy. So we have the sun in Pisces. We have Neptune in Pisces at 29 degrees. And that will be moving into Aries soon. We have Saturn in Pisces. And then we have Venus and Mercury. Pretty much traveling together. Mercury is stationing its retrograde, which will be, I believe, on Saturday. And we have Venus retrograde. And I think this is in Aries. And it will retrograde back into Pisces. So we might have felt this forward movement for a moment. But it was quickly denied by this recalibration. This let's slow down and think things through before we just rush in and make decisions. It is not a time to make decisions about our money or our relationship. These are the things that Venus rules. It is not a good time to get any cosmetic surgery, not a time to change something about your hair or make any beauty enhancements or changes at this time, unless it is something that you have consistently been doing. So if you've been going to the same hairstylist and you've been doing the same, trim and color, okay, that's fine. I'm just saying astrologically it's not a good time to do things that are different in any ways of beauty, money, and relationships. So with Venus retrogrades, it's very often people from your past come back into your life for some reason. So you can have old relationships, old friends, and past people hitting you up. This is not a sign to rekindle anything. You never want to get back with an ex during this time. Money. Okay. Money issues are found because when Venus goes retrograde, it slows down the money as well. Relationship issues. We're also seeing with money, the stock market, right? And the cryptocurrency. That is slowing down as well. And what else? Mercury, okay, is going to be stationing its retrograde. And it's going to conjoin with Venus. So there will be a lot of thinking around redoing or rethinking our new approaches to relationships, our new approaches to money, and also our health and our work. So how we are self-caring, how we are eating, exercising, because this full moon eclipse is in Virgo. Now, Virgo rules the sixth house of health, work, daily routines, small animals. And Virgo is the planet of the earth. The zodiac that rules Mercury, but also Chiron. Okay. Now, Chiron is the wounded healer. Virgo is the healer of the zodiac. This is why Virgos are very nurturing. They are very sensitive about people around them because they are still linked with Pisces, because Pisces is Virgo's opposite. Virgo is the practical. Okay. It's an earth sign, so it's somewhat grounded. They're grounded Geminis. Very mercurial. They're ruled by Mercury, and that is retrograde. So it won't be retrograde, however, during this eclipse, because I believe it doesn't go retrograde until Saturday, but it has slowed down. And during Mercury retrogrades, usually work can either pick up in like certain areas and slow down in other areas. Miscommunications, relationship miscommunications, miscommunications with others, slowing down of our electronics, anything related to communication. So this is phones. This is travel. Okay, so if you have any plans traveling, you can look forward to delays. So you always want to plan ahead of time. So if your flight leaves at 7, you want to make sure that you're getting there around 4:35. Giving yourself a little more time for error. Always check your contracts. If you're signing any kind of contracts during this time, usually not the best time for seeing things clearly. So you're going to want to look and reassess all your contracts. So if you're buying a car, buying a house, you want to make sure that you're reading the fine print and always double check everything. Have someone else double check it. Because our minds aren't seeing things very clearly. What else? Full moons are highlights. Okay, so you want to look at your chart and where 23 degrees of Virgo is. And this is where there will be a lot of action for the next 18-month cycle, as these eclipses are based on the nodes, and the nodes are for Virgo and Pisces for the next 18-month cycle. The last 18-month cycle was Libra and Aries, and the new moon eclipse in Aries will be March 29th. So we'll have the full moon eclipse in Virgo. This is initiating this new 6-month cycle, as well as the new 18-month cycle of eclipses. And then you'll have the closing of the eclipse portal for the new moon in Aries. And this is a brand new beginning, a brand new start. This full moon is a completion of the last 6 months. This is whatever we were learning, whatever challenges that we had to go through, which we have been going through a lot of challenges, a lot of looks at relationships and how we have relationships, not only with people, but with things, addictions, and everything surrounding this kind of Piscean energy. We want more connections based on spirit and like a more meaningful, soulful connection, deep connections, not just on surface. So there's this 6 months wrapping up for this full moon eclipse and highlights around that. And then when the new moon eclipse in Aries comes at the end of March, this will be definitely filling the spring, because energy will start moving forward after March. Then comes April and May. May, I really feel a lot of the energy is going to be forward because most of the retrograde planets will be out of shadow. So we have a lot to look forward to. So if you're feeling this in a very challenging way, it's expected. We're all feeling it. Eclipses are malefic by nature. They open and close portals. We will be in a portal after Thursday. That's the eclipse portal. And it will be for a couple weeks while Mercury and Venus are in retrograde. And yeah, it's kind of like the pullback before the spring forward. So just like Sagittarius, the further he pulls his arrow back, the further the arrow will go. So we must take things in steps back. We need to reassess and figure out what our motives are, what we're here to learn, what we want to initiate, what the new world's like, what we're letting go of the old world, our old habits, our old life, and stepping into this new life and these new beautiful beginnings, but also comes with beautiful challenges and learning experiences. So I wish you guys a smooth transition with this eclipse. And there is a lot of new things happening in our lives and the lives around us. And I think that the money matters and relationship stuff will clear up once Venus moves direct in a few weeks. So if you're interested in a personalized astrology report for your particular birth chart, you can head over to my website at lucidlivingmovement.com, hit the astrology tab, and read on the different readings I offer. And I think that's all I have to say for this time around. And enjoy the rest of your night. Night, world.